and welcome back to the channel. Hey, did that thumbnail pique your curiosity and draw you here? I hope so, because it just might save your life. But first, let me thank you guys that have joined the channel and subscribed. I appreciate it. And for you that have just stumbled here by the thumbnail and for your curiosity, please like, comment, and subscribe, because each and every one of you guys that subscribe to the channel helps build this channel. And like I just previously said, this video might just save your life. You never know. But let's get into it, guys. What is the most important thing when it comes to riding a motorcycle? Now, I can already see one of the comments down there that's saying, don't ride a motorcycle. That'll save your life, period. Well, while that is true, don't ride a motorcycle, well, you gotta do something, because you can ride a car or whatever and still suffer the same fate. But no, the real thing that saves your life, I'm gonna say, but 90% of the time in riding a motorcycle is wearing a helmet. Yes, a helmet. A helmet saves your life. I know it's cool to not want to wear a helmet, because hey, you might have your bandana on around your head, your sunglasses, looking cool on your nice custom motorcycle, or on that long wavy black hair or blonde hair blowing in the wind, or you may have those dreadlocks rocking in the back, blowing in the wind, with your glasses on, looking cool. But yeah, and I agree with you. It looks cool, but it's also dangerous. And I'm not here to tell people what to do. Maybe I am, maybe I ain't. I'm not here to preach. Maybe I am, maybe I ain't. But I'm just here to give you a little bit of advice. And really, you guys that have been riding bikes for 20, 30 years, you already know. I don't have to talk to you guys, because you already know the deal. You've rode long enough. But maybe this video, you can share it with somebody, or somebody that just stumbled here that's brand new to riding motorcycles. Maybe you've been riding for a few months, 6 months, or 7 months, or whatever, and you're wanting to learn a little something about riding a motorcycle. Well, like I said, wearing a helmet is one of the most important things, because a lot of people on cars do not pay attention to motorcycle riders. And the ones that do pay attention to motorcycle riders are normally people that ride bikes themselves. They appreciate it, and they watch out for bikers. I know when I'm on my car, my truck, I watch out for bikers, because I know. And also, wearing a helmet. Who else wears a helmet to protect themselves? Let me go down a list. Sports. Football players wear helmets. Hockey players wear helmets. Baseball players wear helmets. Race car drivers wear helmets. Skydivers, I don't know if that's a sport, maybe it is, they wear helmets. Okay? Construction workers, they wear helmets. And the list goes on and on. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, the fish there. Let's get back to the topic. I'm sorry, guys. I love fishing. But there's a lot of people out here that wear helmets to protect their heads. So if all these other areas sports and race car drivers and all that wear helmets. Why wouldn't you want to wear a helmet to protect your noggin on a motorcycle? I was talking to an EMT a few days ago, and he was telling me that he went to a crash where a little 14-year-old boy was injured. Well, now, some of that was due to his own stupidity and his parents, because he was out at night riding a dirt bike. And he was not wearing a helmet. But the EMT told me the kid was alive. Lucky that he had no head trauma, as they know of right now, but he did suffer 2 broken legs in multiple places. And, luckily he didn't hit it. I don't think he hit his head, so he was still alive. Should have been wearing a helmet, but he should not have been on the road at night on a dirt bike in the first place. That's all his parents' fault there. And another time, I actually witnessed this. My wife and I was down in Daytona at Bike Week. An older gentleman was pulling up, trying to park his bike on the street. And I guess he popped the clutch or whatever, and the bike choked off, and he fell over. And the way he fell was backwards. And his head hit that concrete road hard, or asphalt road, very, very hard. Me and a couple other fellows run over to get him up. And luckily, he was okay because he had a helmet on. Now, just that little crash could have been devastating to this guy, and all he did was fall over. But the way he fell straight back, and his head hit the highway. Now, if he didn't have a helmet on, that could have given him a concussion or cracked his head open or anything, So you can imagine you're out riding on the highway doing what? 75, 80 miles an hour? Because a lot of us like to ride, fast. And Lord knows anything can happen. You slip, fall, or catch a groove in the road and you wreck. First thing that's going to happen is your head's going to hit that concrete. And 9 times out of 10, you're either going to be dead or brain damaged. So, that's the reason why I wear a helmet. Now, I'm not going to say I've never rode a motorcycle without a helmet, because I was young and dumb at one time, and I've rode a motorcycle without a helmet. And luckily I lived to tell about it. And I know there's a lot of states that you do not have to wear a helmet. They don't have a helmet law. I know Florida is one of them. And you know what's so ironic about the no helmet law in Florida? The law is you have to have eyewear. If you get caught without some sunglasses or glasses or protective wear over your eyes, you can get a ticket. Crazy, isn't it? But you don't have to wear a helmet. So I guess they want you to see that trauma coming. I would rather have the helmet law than eyewear law. But I can see both points. Because, something hits you in the eye or whatever, you're still going to wreck. But if you got a helmet on with a shield, you take care of both of those problems together. Right? And now, for some of you first timers that might be here looking at this video and wondering about what is the best helmet, I honestly cannot tell you what the best helmet is. I can suggest what I think would be a really good helmet. I think a full face helmet gives you more protection than any helmet out there because it's one piece. There's modular helmets that are very cool. A lot of people wear them, but I still think the one piece full face helmet is probably the best. That's what I'm wearing here. Even though I do have a modular helmet, my wife wears a modular helmet, but it's safer than other helmets. Now, there are some cool helmets out here that are not safe, but there's some safe helmets out here that are not cool. Well, let me explain. On the back of your helmets, you got a DOT on there, dot approved, which says that is approved for any state, I guess, that you want to ride a motorcycle in. It's a safe helmet. But then you got your not so safe helmets, which do not have dot approved on there. I don't know if they're legal or not. I can't get into all of that. But I've seen guys wear these helmets that look like a baseball cap. And I don't think those helmets are dot approved. I know they're cool looking because you can wear them backwards and all that good stuff. But I don't think it's not a safe helmet. And then you got your little beanie helmets that fit, I guess skull helmets or, beanie, skull, whatever you want to call them, that fit tight on your head and everything, that really slim looking helmets. Those helmets look cool, like I said, but they're not safe. Then you got your half helmets, which will protect the top of your noggin. True enough, I got one of those. I like wearing it at times. But they are not really safe helmets. We have a friend that's a nurse, and she was scolding me one day about wearing my half helmet. She says, "Daryl, you know that helmet is not safe." She said, "I wish you could come to the ER with me and see all the guys that come in with head trauma from wearing those helmets." And she says, "I wish you wouldn't wear that helmet." Made sense, but so I don't wear the helmet as much. Maybe short rides close around the house, but now when I'm on long trips or whatever, I wear my full helmet. And one is due to, hey, I'm doing a lot of filming, so this helmet I prefer. But let me jump off topic real quick before I get back on. But you guys see a lot of the view. I hope you're enjoying the view of you while we're riding here, checking everything out. While I'm running off at the mouth. Hey, check that out, guys. They're into that Halloween. It's coming up. But let's go back to the helmet. But yeah, that is the safest thing, or the number one thing that you should think about when you're riding a motorcycle. You take time to pick that perfect motorcycle for yourself, one that you're comfortable with, one that you like, one that fits you. And then the next thing you need to do is pick out a helmet that fits you, one that is nice, one that's going to protect your noggin. Because if you're out here riding without a helmet, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to be able to purchase your motorcycle at the auction. And I don't want to purchase your motorcycle at the auction because you've died or you've crushed your skull and can't ride it anymore. So I don't want to purchase your motorcycle. But if you want me to purchase it, keep on riding without that helmet, and I'll get a chance to purchase it. But yeah, pick out a really good helmet for yourself, especially if you're on long trips. And if you ever rode in rain, you know how that heavy rain can feel like pins and needles hitting you. Just imagine riding without a helmet and all you got on is your sunglasses, and that rain hitting you in the face. Make you wish you had a helmet then. But I want to say a lot of you guys probably got a helmet that you keep in the back of your back, your saddle bag or whatever. But that was the topic I wanted to get into, is about wearing a helmet, picking a good helmet for yourself, and just being safe out here on the road. And guys, I'm going to end this video in a sec here, and I hope the information that I'm saying sinks into your head, before some concrete sinks into your head. And hey, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're watching this, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also share the video with someone. Just share it. Maybe this information can help somebody save, you may help save a life somewhere. You never know. But like I said, hey, love the views on the channel is, I think, almost more important than the subscription, than subscribing. So again, thank you guys. Leave a comment and be safe out there. See you next time on Southern Boys Ride.